Oh, that's sick.
Well, hello and welcome to the Shallow Proclamation. My name is Paul.
And I'm Jimbo Macabulla. Sorry, Thomas.
What? You been on the carling again?
No, I'm just a bit tired, I think.
You say that every time we record.
I'm in a funny mood today.
Again, you say that in almost every time we record as well. Good. Well, good job you're in a funny mood, because here we are. We're on the Space Museum, episode 1 of this story. So this is the penultimate story of season 2. Penultimate story.
Penultimate. Yeah, I like that.
Basically, there's still 2 more to go after this. Yes, so this was broadcast 1965, 24th of April to the 15th of May. It was directed by Mervyn Pinfield, written by Glyn Jones. Now, Glyn Jones apparently has one of the kind of the strange honour of being one of only, I think, 5 people who've written a Doctor Who story and then acted in Doctor Who at a later date. So about 10 years from now, or 10 years on from 1975, he appears in another story. I think it was the Sontaran Experiment. There you go. So it says here that I can think of at least one person in the modern series who's written for the series and been in it. Can you think of one?
No.
So, well, the person who I can think of immediately was Mark Gatiss.
Oh, yes, of course, because
he's actually been in it a few times, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's written a few episodes, hasn't he?
And he's written the episodes, written and appeared in it. Apparently Toby Whithouse as well, but I can't picture who he is, Toby Whithouse. I know him as the writer, but I couldn't think what he's been in. Doctor Who-wise. I don't know. Maybe I'll discover that at some point during the story. Anyway, Space Museum. So Glyn Jones, Space Museum, 4-parter. I've only seen it once, I think. But this story has, I think I'm right in saying this, the strange honour of being, I think this is the very first Doctor Who story I ever read the novel of. Because I think we got it out of the library. They had a copy of this in the library in Cardiff. When I was in primary school, and I remember reading the Space Museum. So there you go. It might be the first target novelisation of Doctor Who I ever read. So,
wow. Okay, so this is a bit of a trip down memory lane.
Well, in some ways, it's got a marker there at least, but it's not. It doesn't stick in the memory from the book. So, yeah.
Okay.
So we'll see. Let us know what you think of this episode down below in the comments, and of course give us a like and subscribe. That's super helpful. But otherwise, we can crack on with the episode.
Sorry.
Not this again.
I remember this.
So this is the only existing footage from the Crusade, really, isn't it? The final episode of the Crusade.
Yes, that's
the reprise. True. I like this already.
Yeah, that has a certain je ne sais quoi, doesn't it?
Doctor, we've got our clothes on. But I should hope so.
Not like normal. Normally in the TARDIS we're naked.
Oh, I like that sound design.
It's it's quite a loud sound for just having some water.
Oh, that's sick.
Now, I think I've read somewhere that was a pre-filmed insert that was done on film rather than videotape, because they couldn't achieve it on video, but they could on film.
And they had to reverse it. Yeah.
So I think Ian here, I read something, he starts like hitting his fists while he walks out.
Oh, yeah.
Let's keep an eye on it. There he is. And as he comes out the other side, there you go, he's doing this. Doing a little dance routine. Comes out the other side, he's still doing it. Apparently there was a filming break, but he remembered he did it, so he got the continuity of doing it.
That's incredible.
And that was after a big break of the filming. And that just pleases me, because so often it annoys me that even in the same scene, not in this show, but in things, even modern shows, people are talking and then it cuts to a different camera angle and someone's head is facing a different direction, or they're not looking down where they were, they're looking back up here. It really winds me up. If you're an actor, act it the same every time. But
it is hard, isn't it? But that was quite a specific detail, and he remembered 1 potato, 2 potato, 3 potato, 4.
Yeah.
That's an impressive bit of set, isn't it?
Yeah.
All the polygons.
Yeah, now is that flat or is it actually 3D?
Huh.
Is it just the way it's designed? Does it look like it's 3D?
I'm gonna do you want to go 3D and I'll go 2D?
Vicky's got some interesting socks on. It's unusual.
What was that?
That's how you stop a sneeze. Also, it's how you stop people saying how many girlfriends you've got. Did that happen at school?
Oh, really? No.
In primary school, people used to come up behind you and put their hand over your head like this and start counting.
Oh, wow.
And then when you realised, you used to go like that, and whatever number they got to, they'd be like, "You've got 36 girlfriends." No.
Wow. Oh, that didn't happen in my school.
Well, I was of a different generation. We didn't have iPads and smartphones.
Yeah, I wasn't quite that generation. I'm young, but I'm not that young. Oh, that's a nice feature. Of course, this is the first time Vicky's encountered a Dalek.
We were there, Vicki.
I think these people work in the Apple store, don't they?
Yeah.
Ian is the worst hiding place. The fact they can't see Ian is ridiculous.
That has been a slight problem in Classic Who so far. It's just like blatant bad hiding places.
I mean, also, Vicki isn't even close to the wall. She's really far out from it. So she'd be well obvious.
That's an impressive outfit.
Don't touch.
Why isn't that guard doing anything? That's quite effective.
Yeah.
Do you reckon he's just putting his arm behind it? I quite like this idea. They're saying stuff, but the Doctor and the companions can't hear it.
Yeah.
It's like the four of them are ghosts.
All the rooms are exactly the same, just cases and cabinets.
Well, what do you expect in a museum?
That isn't where they left the TARDIS, is it? Oh, wow. Yeah,
well, he's definitely not put his hand behind.
Oh, wow.
Like they would have not have noticed that until then. Like.
Yeah. That was actually quite scary, though. That might be my scariest moment in Doctor Who so far. Well, classic era. Did you not find that quite disturbing?
It was good. I'm not easily disturbed.
Yeah, Paul's.
I've seen some stuff, man. I've seen some things.
Paul's. Yeah. Did you knew it was coming? I guess, didn't you?
Yeah, I mean, I knew they were going to find themselves. Yeah.
I like that as a concept. You go to a museum and you find yourself as an exhibit.
Yeah, it's nice. And now you know the future. Can you change the future?
Huh.
Are you part of events
now?
The
TARDIS jumped a time track and ended up here in this fourth dimension.
Oh, Doctor Who's getting timey wimey.
Extraordinary. It's inexplicable.
Well, it's not inexplicable because you just explained how you thought it happened, right?
I didn't quite understand his explanation.
A bit of Doctor Who technobabble.
All we have to do is to wait here until we arrive.
I beg your pardon?
You see, my dear, before they actually put us in those glass cases, we must have arrived here sometime in the TARDIS. These people saw us and thought we were worthy people to be put in their space museum. Then...
I see. I think.
But nothing has happened to us yet. What we are doing now is taking a glimpse into the future, or what might be or could be the future. All that leads up to it is still yet to come.
Doctor, look, why don't we go and find the TARDIS, the real one, I mean, and get into it and get out of here now?
And end up one day, my dear, like that? No, we must not. We've got to stop it happening.
Doctor, when will we arrive?
I don't know, my boy. I can't be certain. You see, I'm quite unable to measure the time dimension that the TARDIS jumped. But you'll notice we're all wearing the same clothes. So it could be in a few moments or a few seconds.
Well, how will we know when we have? Arrived, I mean.
The cases will disappear and we shall all become visible.
And from that moment we'll be in great danger.
Precisely. So you see, we must succeed in stopping them making exhibits of us. Otherwise, well, there it is. That's how we're all going to end up.
This is blowing my mind.
It's a great concept, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit like Donnie Darko or something.
Yeah.
When he sees the kind of time tracks.
Reminds me of like the Angels Take Manhattan, where they see Rory in the bed.
Yes.
It's like, can you escape the future?
Ah! Sorry.
They've gone.
Yes, my dear. And we've arrived.
Oh, that's a great final. That's a great kind of final line. They've gone and we've arrived.
Wow. But it's but them is really them,
Yeah.
isn't it? Huh. Or is it? Or will it be? Huh. That's a real mind bender. That's probably the most sort of mind-bending and fourth dimension-y the show's been so far, isn't it?
Well, I don't know about you, but I thought that was great. I really liked it. I mean, I think I was a little bit surprised actually, because the Space Museum has a bit of a reputation for not being very good. But I loved that first episode. I mean, maybe I don't know what the rest of the episodes are like, in honesty. So might be a strong start and then a decline. But yeah, I thought that was a great episode. The idea, I mean, if I pick something from it and say my favourite thing, I mean, just the whole concept of trying to fight your way out from a future you've seen.
Yeah.
Can you avoid, that's the future that could be or will be. That's a great concept,
But why can they see it? Is it kind of a vision that the TARDIS has allowed them to see, or?
Well, he said the TARDIS jumped a time track, Thomas.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think that probably explains it all.
Oh, yeah. No, it does.
Yeah. Now you get it. Yeah, exactly. So.
But no, I do. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I do love it as a concept, and it was a great cliffhanger, as you pointed out at the time as well.
Yeah, I think one of the stronger cliffhangers we've had, because some of the cliffhangers you get are just sort of just we need to end the story, and how does it? It's not always particularly dramatic, but that was a great final line as well, and Hartnell's close up on his face there.
Yeah, because it was set
good.
up. It was like the moment they disappear, then we need to worry, and we need to prevent what's to come. And then that's how it ended, with them disappearing. So that was nice sort of set up and payoff, wasn't it?
Yeah, solid stuff. Solid. So great. Well, let us know what you thought of that down below. We thought it was a strong start, but obviously opinions do vary. And yes, give us a like and subscribe. Leave any comments you might have for when we review the season, because we're only 2 stories away after this one from the season 2 review. So do let us know anything you'd like to know about the season. And join us next time for episode 2. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.